Hey guys, for this video I have 20 must-buy Walmart Black Friday deals that are available right now. The prices should be good through the weekend unless anything sells out. But as the time of recording, everything is in stock, ready to go, available on their website. We use the YouTube shopping links. You'll see boxes popping up throughout the video as we hit each of these deals. First one I want to show you is the Metabo HPT 18-volt multi-volt compact cordless brad nailer. It's an 18 gauge. It's a full kit with a 2 amp hour battery and charger. It's normally $169, but right now it is $70 off and it's only $99. Really amazing because the nailers are always more expensive. It's not like buying a drill or an impact driver or a reciprocating saw. Nailers are always more expensive. So to get a full kit at $99, really amazing. And if you like the Metabo stuff, I'm going to have another deal of theirs coming up in this video. So hang tight, you can get another really amazing deal on a different cordless tool. Also, had to throw this one in front of you. 5-gallon gas can. Can never have enough gas cans. Normally $21 down to just $12.88. You can see 500 bought just yesterday. $12.88 on the 5-gallon. Now I know it has the little EPA spout that is terrible, but if you go on Amazon, you can get replacement spouts that are just a little gooseneck bendy guy, and it will make it not as miserable. Next up, the Hart 300-piece mechanic tool set. Normally $200 down to $99. Another one that they say 500 bought yesterday. So it comes in the 3-drawer case. You're getting 3 ratchets. Get a selection of wrenches. Lots of sockets here. We've got the shallows here. You got deep wells. There's going to be SAE and metric. Now, as with all of these mechanic kits, you're getting a lot of filler. Look at all those bits, all those hex keys. Of course, you guys know by now, Craftsman, Husky, Cobalt, everyone has their $99 mechanic kit. So look at the parts and pieces, decide which one is best for you. All of them are going to have lifetime warranties, and they're going to be pretty similar, so you got to pick out what you like. But $99 is an amazing value for everything that you're getting with the ratchets and sockets and everything. Next up, Everbright. Got the mini flashlight, rechargeable flashlight. It's got the magnetic tail cap, which I love that. Makes things so much easier being able to stick it on there. And being a small little guy, look, you got the double-ended clip there. The nice thing about that is if you're a hat wearer, it makes it a headlamp really easily. You just clip that to the brim, the bill, the part on your baseball hat, whatever it's called, and it makes it a headlamp. So I love these things. Normally $30, that's too much, but we're down to $10.99. So it's going to be a rechargeable flashlight. Of course, the battery comes with it. You're using a USB-C, so that tells you it's a newer model. If it was a mini or micro USB, you'd be looking at that thing being like, what is that, 10 years old? No, USB-C is going to be a little bit more modern, it means. Got a bunch of different modes, high, medium, low, strobe, turbo. Really nice. Everyday carry pocket flashlight with the magnetic tail clip. Love that tail cap. $10.99. Now we have a couple of SKIL deals that I'm going to share with you. You saw at Lowe's we had the fire sale on all the SKIL stuff. I know some people didn't get to take advantage of it because it was kind of spotty and what was in stock, and it came and it went and all that. So I got a couple of SKIL deals for you that are really good. And if you got in on those Lowe's ones, we're going to build you up into that SKIL lineup with more batteries, chargers, and tools. This is normally $180, but right now it's only $68, so you're saving $112. You're getting that big boy battery there. It's a 4 amp hour battery. You're getting the drill. You're also getting the circular saw. This is part of their 12-volt lineup. The other thing is I like their batteries have a USB port in it so you can charge your cell phone or something on it. And they do call it a jump start or something charger where you just throw it on for 5 minutes and it's supposed to give you enough power to, I don't know, make it usable, I guess. It's kind of a goofy gimmick thing, but that's what they do with their chargers. But $68 for 2 tools and the battery, and it's not like a little baby 2 amp hour battery. That 4 is a lot better, especially to use on that circular saw. So $68. And I'm going to have another SKIL deal for you coming up. We talked about this once before, but since we're doing a whole Walmart video of deals, I feel like it has to be included because it's a really good deal. Normally $85 down to $29.97. 6-gallon, 5 horsepower wet dry vac with the bonus car cleaning kit. Like it says 1,000 bought just yesterday. That is amazing. They are selling tons of these things. I really like the 6-gallon because it's like the middle porridge for a shop vac. You have some that are super tiny. You get like a little 1 gallon one, and it's just always full. You're dumping it more than you're actually using it to suck anything. Okay, you get super big ones, and they're way too hard to navigate, like the garage or shop. You're bumping into things, and they take up too much space. So this is that warm middle porridge that you're looking for. Now, I don't know what the bonus car cleaning kit is, because I feel like no picture shows anything that I would consider part of a car cleaning kit. So that part's a little bit mysterious, but even if just the vacuum, $29.97 is a really amazing deal. So if you are at all in need of a wet dry vac, this is the way to go. Here's another SKIL deal for you. Now, this is part of the 20-volt system. Normally $149.98 down to just $57, saving $93 on this one. So again, the 20-volt jigsaw kit with the 2 amp-hour battery and the charger as well. It is a full kit. Getting that jigsaw. Boy, a whole toolkit from a major brand at $57. Now, if Amazon is still selling their Denali brand, I think it was the Denali brand, they are interchangeable. Batteries, chargers, tools, the whole thing. But you got a brushless motor on that, so you know it's a little bit better tool. Jigsaw, 2 amp-hour battery. Love these deformable lights. Prices have really dropped on these things, and I like to see that. Normally, it was, I say, $39. Only going to be $18.99 for two, so that's about $9.50 a piece. And these screw into a traditional light bulb. You got all these little panels here that are bendy, so you can direct the light in any direction that you want. Of course, this is a 2-pack here, 6500K, and I believe it was 20 watts, 29 watts. 29 watts, 2200 lumen there. So I love the deformable lights. These things used to be, you could easily pay $40 or $50 when these things first came out a couple of years ago. Here it shows how you bend the panel to whatever size you want. So really great, super bright, so much brighter than a just regular light bulb. You got the Hyper Tough Hyper Stack heavy duty 3-piece modular rolling toolbox system. Wow, 1,000 sold since yesterday on that. They're selling a lot of these things. So about $85 down to $59 now. That's a 3-pack. You're getting all three there. Oh, look, that's even magnetic. Is that what it's showing me? Stop. Let me see the picture. That is neat. You got all these little cups on the side and everything. I like that. So here's the thing. Every brand has their own little triple stack toolbox. The most popular is definitely the pack out, but you would have to, get a mortgage on your house to buy pack out stuff. It's so damn expensive. So this, much more economical, may not be as nice, but could certainly be serviceable for most of the people out there, especially homeowner just trying to find a place to put their tools, have some accessories and stuff in this top box. But that's a really nice price for a triple. That's got to be the cheapest of any triple stack like this at $59. That is really good. A couple little apparel deals I'm going to have for you in the video. And this first one is the Wrangler Workwear Men's Relaxed Pullover Hoodie with faux shearling liner. All right, someone tell me what the hell that is. Faux shearling? Shearling. Okay. $30 down to $13. You can see we have several different colors available, and then for like this brown one, all the sizes are still available. So $13 for a hoodie. And hey, you might just have to spend $13 to find out. I'm guessing that's what this inside stuff is. Boy, I wish the picture would stay where I want it. Right there. That must be what shearling is. Got a generator for you. PowerSmart, 4,400 watt powered for outdoor and home use, EPA compliant. Normally $500. $211 off, making it $289. Now that is 4,400 starting watts, 3,600 running watts. Now the 3,600 running watts is very important because it has the 3-prong plug here. That is a 30 amp plug. Means you can use it for your RV, trailer, whatever you have, you can hook it up to your 30 amp outlet there, and that 3600 running watts will be perfect for the campers out there. Now, for me specifically, it's more of the power goes out a lot around here. It also gets super cold around here, so we need something to keep the heat on. So I really like this Power Smart gasoline. It's not like a dual fuel or anything. Gasoline, 1.6 gallon tank. It said somewhere on here. At 25% load, you get 7.5 hours. At 100% load, you'll get 4 hours worth. But 4 hours, that's only 1.6 gallons. You buy that 5-gallon gas can we talked about, you're running for days. I don't know about days, but running for a while. So 289 is really good deal if you need that size generator. We got a DeWalt deal. It's the 2-pack of the 5 amp hour batteries and charger. Normally $299 down to $115. So that's the DCB 1104. You're getting a 4 amp output on that. Take a little over an hour to charge each of these batteries. Now remember, a couple of the stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, has if you buy the 2 5 amp hour batteries, you get 2 free tools, but it's $300 to do so. There's a $300 price of admission to get your free items. So that may be a better deal for you depending on what tools you need, what tools you're looking for. If you just need the batteries, generally we look for $10 per amp hour. So in this case, that would be about $100. And then we're also getting this charger here, which is the newer 2-stage charger. So if you're just looking for batteries, you're getting a pretty good deal here at $115. Work Pro, we got the 12-piece magnetic screwdriver set. Comes with the little wall-mounted organizer, which I really like. You're getting flat, slotted, which is the same thing to me. Phillips and Torx, normally 55. Okay, that's insane. It ain't never been 55. I don't know where they're getting that. But $13.99 I do like, especially with that wall mount organizer. You even get the little stubby guys, which are nice. And then somewhere in here it showed that here you got 2 different sizes of Torx, your T15s and your T20s. I'm trying to see if they actually had something listed different, like slotted and flat. Like, those are 2 different ones. Okay. Well, $13.99 for your Work Pros. Same brand as that Everbright that we saw earlier. Same parent company. Have to show you this kitchen faucet deal because sometimes you can get these things super cheap, and I really like this style. I love the little pull-down sprayers as opposed to having the separate sprayer off to the side. I got one of those about 5-6 years ago, and it's just amazing. I never want to go back. You can get the sprayer like that. You can get the center hot shot. Normally $51.59, but it's only going to be $19.99 right now. So really amazing deal. This is what the silver. It looks like kind of a brushed nickel to me. I installed mine with this thing in front. You're not supposed to, but if you put it on cold and you push it back, it hit the countertop. So I put it in front. Left is hot, right is cold. That works for me. Even if it's not supposed to. Look at him pull it out. Whipping it out right there. Spraying all over the place. It's really good, $19.99. Going to Home Depot or something and look at these things. It's 10 times the price. Maybe not that much. It's more expensive. Now, I have 2 different deals I'm going to show you here that are super similar, so kind of hang tight and see which one you like better. This one I think is the better value, which is why I'm leading with it, and then we'll get to another one here in a second. The 4-pack of solar outdoor lights, 3-mode, 100 LED security lights. Normally $15.99 down to $13.67. I know that's not a huge price discount, but for context, Harbor Freight sells something that's a smaller version, kind of similar to what we're going to look at next, and their regular price on theirs for one is $12.99. So with this deal, you're getting a better, brighter light, $13.67, but you're getting 4 instead of just 1. So these are really nice, super easy to install. Obviously, they're solar. You don't got to run wires or nothing. You don't have to worry about replacing the batteries because it's recharging an internal battery. And you just wall mount it with that there. Or you like what I usually use is just the double-sided tape, some of that nano tape, or they call it alien tape, that kind of stuff. And It's motion censored, so it'll turn on when it detects motion. You can do a mode where it just comes on when it gets dark out. But I love these wall lights. Brighter than you would imagine. And for $13.67, getting 4 of them, amazing deal. Now, this one is $15.98. I would only get this one if the first one, the price changes, or if it goes out of stock. Because the first one is a better deal. $15.98 for a 4-pack here. Now, the only thing with this one is you get less LEDs. I'm going to assume there's probably a smaller battery since it is less LEDs. So it's going to be just not as bright, a little bit smaller. I'm actually not sure if this has all 3 modes or not, because I don't see anything in here that actually specifically says 3 modes like the other one did. Now, here we go. It does have 3 modes. They just don't put it in the listing. So it's $15.90. I mean, it's still a hell of a lot better than what you'd have to pay at Harbor Freight, but it's not as good as the first one. Now, I love these. The only problem with this deal is it's a 24-pack. You can get a 12-pack, but it's not quite as good of a deal per piece. But normally $199.99, that would be $200, down to $85.99 again for a 24-pack. These are the Day Better LED recessed ceiling lights, 5 CCT, 6-inch ultra-thin junction box, 2700 to 5000K selectable dimmable lighting. So you have this switch on the side, which is what the selectable thing is. You can choose how warm or how cool of a light you want. If you're putting them in the same room, pay attention to that. Before you put it up in the ceiling, make sure they're all at the same selection. But these things are super easy. The little canless lights, you don't have to worry about the extra space and everything. They're LEDs, so they don't get nearly as hot as the old ones. And these little orange spring-loaded clips just grab the back of the drywall, or I guess if you have paneling, whatever you have. You just, when you cut out your hole, you fold these spring-loaded guys back, push it up in the hole, and they pop down and grab the back. You can kind of see in this picture here how it's grabbing the back of the ceiling. And then there's your switch with your 5 different hues. But I really love these. Don't use as much power, much easier to install. So it is a 24-pack. You can also get the 12-pack, which is a pretty good deal, $44.99, but really nice. Split them with a friend. It's a little LED light splitting between friends. Got the Vizio 65-inch 4K UHD LED. Wow, look at this. There's so many that say 1,000 plus bought since yesterday. Walmart's just killing it. If this was Lowe's, it would say 10 bought yesterday. Limited edition. I have no idea why or what the hell that means, but smart TV. I mean, I know what limited edition means, but why? A TV needs to be a limited edition? What are we doing here? Smart TV, normally $448 down to $228. Man, the price of TVs has dropped so much. You're getting 4K and 65 inches for $200. I would love this, but it doesn't fit in my hole. My hole's too small. I know, it sounds like a personal problem. But yeah, 4K TV, Vizio 65-inch. We don't need to go through all the stuff. It's $200. If you need a TV, it's $200. Go ahead. Another SKIL deal. Now this one we're going back to the 12-volt system. Normally $99, only $51.20. You're getting a full kit again, battery charger, and for the oscillating tool, you're even getting the accessories. It is a brushless tool, so all really nice stuff there. And only $51. Again, getting the whole kit is so nice. And it looks like it's a 2 amp hour battery on it. Lots of good SKIL deals lately. I've been happy to see that. One more TV for you. This one is the Hisense 55-inch. So the first was a 65. This is a 55 4K UHD Roku Smart TV. Look at it. Another 1,000 bought since yesterday. So this is normally $278. It's down to $168. So $110 savings. A 55-inch TV for $150 basically. That is crazy. Raise your hand if you remember when these TVs were like $5,000 and they weren't 4K. They were probably $720. It's just insane. Love that. $168 for a big ass TV. Ah, the times we live in. Good time to be alive. Wranglers, men's and big men's regular fit with flex. Gotta have a little, if hey, it's Thanksgiving, definitely gotta have a little flex in there. Normally $21, saving $8 down to 13. Again, we got different colored jeans here, of course, different sizes available, but only $13. I mean, get them all greasy and muddy and everything. Hey, you only paid 13 bucks. Don't gotta get yelled at about it. Those are your good jeans. I don't have good jeans. They're just jeans. Whatever I'm wearing, they're getting dirty. Metabo HPT 18-volt multi-volt cordless reciprocating saw. It's going to come with the two 2 amp hour batteries. It does look like. It does look like two of them, doesn't it? Normally $221 down to $139. Get the full kit with the charger, the 2 amp hours, full size reciprocating saw there. Would pair really nicely with that nailer that we saw at the first deal. End up with 3 batteries, 2 tools. You're ready to go full bore into the lineup. 8 amp and 3,000 strokes per minute. Me too, Metabo. Me too. 221 down to 139. So there it is, guys. The latest amazing Black Friday deals at Walmart. Again, they're all in stock right now, all ready to go. All the prices that you're seeing on screen. They should go at least through the weekend, maybe a little bit longer. We don't know. Of course, things can sell out. We're spending the whole day finding more Black Friday deals for you guys. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. I'll see you guys next time.